Is the Royal Enfield Himalayan the right bike for you? Let's find out. What's up, riders? Old man Ronin here. Welcome back to the channel. You know, I've been getting a lot of questions lately whether I think that the Royal Enfield Himalayan would be the perfect bike for you. Well, before we get started, let's ask ourselves a few basic questions. Beginning with, what's your riding skill? What is your skill level? Are you a novice? Are you a long-time veteran? Somebody that's been riding for years and years and years? Well, if you're a novice, it's actually a very good bike to start with, because on the road it's very light and nimble. On the dirt, it's a little heavier than a dirt bike, but if you're just starting to do ADV style of riding, I think it's a perfect bike because it's not overly heavy like some of the other models are. And it does the dirt better than most of the small ADV bikes out there. And I think it does better than almost all of the big, larger ADV bikes out there because it's lightness. It'll enable you to maneuver areas better, and it'll be able to lift it when you drop it, which you will in the dirt. And if you're a long-term biker, like I am, I've been riding on the roads for 46 years. It has been a refreshing motorcycle for me. You know, I've had Harleys and Nortons and Triumphs and Yamahas and Hondas, primarily Harleys though, I have to admit, and it is a refreshing bike for me. It's fun, and I guess that's the number one thing I can tell you. It is without a doubt a blast to ride. Well, in some of the videos you'll hear me giggle a little bit about having a smile on my face all the time I'm riding it. And it's because of that fun factor. It's really, really good handling into the corners. Now, it's not a sport bike, not at all. And it's not going to be a GS, a BMW. They are fantastic on the highway, no question about it. However, for a small motorcycle, it is without a doubt one of the most exciting bikes that I have. The second could be, is this your first bike, or is it an additional bike for you? I'm exceptionally blessed by knowing how to work on motorcycles, maintain them, keep them in great running order, fix them up, rebuild them, whatever I need to do to make it a worthwhile venture. Now, a lot of people on the planet can't do that. They can only have one motorcycle, which makes the Himalayan a perfect single motorcycle for someone. Now, if you have multiple motorcycles or more than one or just one already, the Himalayan also makes a good second bike because it gives you the opportunity to, let's say if you have a Harley Davidson or a Triumph, even the Scrambler, gives you a better chance to go off-road in some more technical situations with the Himalayan than it would be on your Scrambler. Let's talk about what the Himalayan does really well. That'll make a better decision for you if this fits your needs. It does back roads, country roads, inner city roads, small town roads, gravel roads, and dirt roads with ease. And if those are the roads that you primarily are driving on, that would be the perfect bike for you. It handles every kind of situation from, I'd say, 60 mile an hour and under, and including 100 kilometer per hour and under. Those are perfect places for the Himalayan. If you've noticed in some of the other videos I've done, and what you're seeing here right now, is I've taken in all kind of possible roads that you can encounter in America and beyond. Now, I've never driven it up mountains like they have in the Himalayas or even in the Rocky Mountains yet, but I will be doing it later this year, or actually mid next year. But where the bike really shines is off-road. You know, I'm pretty blessed. I have some private property places that I take the bike, some farm trails where they drive tractors and UTVs and things. But also there's deer trails in this property as well too, and they just wind up and down ravines. There's a lot of dirt bikes that go on this trail as well, and I've taken the Himalayan everywhere the dirt bikes have gone. Now, I'm not going to say it's going to do motocross riding. It's not what I'm saying. But any place that I've been able to take the bike so far, it's been perfect. I have had some issues in the mud though, and that's because I'm running stock tires. And if you are going to do a lot of dirt, I would recommend putting new tires on it to get more aggressive tread. because it will lose the bite. The tires that come on it's probably 70-30 or 80-20 on-road, and that makes sense to me because you know, it's like I mentioned in videos before, most Jeep owners never take their Jeeps off-road. And I think the same thing is true with a lot of the adventure bikes. Unfortunately, most of the guys and gals that buy adventure bikes don't take them off-road. But this bike is at home off-road. As far as the bike fitting me personally, I'm over 6 foot tall, weigh about 230 on a good day, and I have a 34-inch inseam. The stock seat height is 31.5 inches or 80 centimeters, and it fits me pretty well. The bike is not as tall as a lot of the adventure style bikes that are out there. I personally would like just a little bit more height in it, and I think I can get that with an aftermarket seat. And I also definitely want to raise the handlebars about 2 inches, which there are aftermarket blocks that you can stick in there for risers. So those issues, even though it fits me really well right now, I think it would be perfect. And so a smaller rider will have absolutely no trouble, and a taller rider can make some adjustments and it'll be perfect for them as well too. One of the main questions you have to ask yourself is, what type of riding do you do? Are you a highway rider? Someone that is only on the interstates or the major roads? Then probably the Himalayan isn't the bike for you. Are you a dirt rider? You know, this thing's pretty heavy for the dirt if you're only doing dirt bike riding. So I would say probably not the bike for you. But are you doing a combination of both? You know, there's a lot of ADV bikes out there that you can choose. Some range $20,000 to $30,000. I'm talking about the Harley probably. I have no idea what it's going to cost. It's a beautiful looking bike, but my God, you know it's going to be expensive because it carries the Harley Davidson brand name on it. Now, there's other brands as well too. You've got the BMWs, and you've got the KTMs, and you've got the Hondas. Pretty much any motorcycle manufacturer in the world has some type of ADV bike. But where do they do most of their best performance? Unfortunately, most of those do the best on the road. See, this bike here is a true hybrid. You can go on road. In fact, I've had it up to 80 miles an hour. I wouldn't recommend staying there at that speed, but I've had it that fast. And I've also had it in the dirt and on deer trails here in East Central Ohio. And it does really well there. But if I was only riding in the dirt all the time, I would not buy this bike. This bike is a bike built for all situations. You know, Royal Enfield says it's built for all roads and no roads. Well, I really hope this answered a few questions for you. Is the Royal Enfield Himalayan the perfect bike for you? Well, I know it is for me. And the reason why is because I'm planning on using it on the Trans-America Trail next year and beyond, obviously. But the Trans-America Trail is both on and off road. Some of the places are pretty technical. Other places are just simple back road and mini highways. That means I'm going to get the best of both worlds, which the Himalayan is. It's not the perfect bike, but it is a bike that fits the jack of all trades motto. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, give us a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button, comment and share. You know I read all the comments and comment as many comments as I can. Well, until next time, ride safe and keep her on two wheels, baby.